Walking Dead starts off with an Atlanta sheriff named Rick Grimes waking up from a coma, only to realize the dead have risen! Introducing him to this new world of father and son duo, Morgan and Dwayne. Rick splits off from them to find his idiot wife and son. And what does Rick's wife do while Rick is trying to brave a city full of the undead? Why, sleep with his best friend, of course! Meanwhile, Rick meets up with Glenn and his group of survivors. Then, after handcuffing racist McGee to a roof, Rick takes the rest of the group to escape. To make it back to the rest of the survivors, we're after some drama. They take Daryl to save both racist McGee and a nice shiny bag of guns. Although they lost racist McGee, the group still got the guns. Good thing too, they're able to use these guns to stop a zombie attack before anyone important died. Though the zombie attack was harsh, and the group decided to head to the CDC in hopes for safety. Turns out the CDC had no idea what they were doing, and the group moves on. Later on the highway, Sophia here gets lost, and Carl here gets shot while looking for her. Veterinarian Herschel, out of pity, gives the group shelter. Then Shane teams up with another survivor named Otis to find supplies to save Carl. And how does Shane repay Otis for risking his life to save someone he had no interest in saving? By using him as big fat walker bait, of course. Then the group stays at Herschel's farm till they find Sophie. Then there's a bunch of filler episodes where Lori finds out she's pregnant and really nothing else important happens. After Shane leads his group in a massacre of Herschel's barn zombies, one of which was Sophia. Then Herschel, acting like a mature adult, responds to this with alcohol! Drinking is bad for you kids. Then Rick and Glenn attempt to talk some sense into Herschel, only to find an angry group of survivors, one of which they take back. And after some more back and forth, they decide to let the prisoner live. Shane doesn't like this, so he kills the prisoner anyways. Then he tries to kill Rick, who ends up stabbing Shane in front of a traumatized Carl. Then the revival of Shane and the prisoner as zombies proves that we're all infected! Anywho, Herschel's farm suffers a huge zombie attack where everyone gets out safely, despite two characters who I never bothered to learn the names of, and Andrea, who is saved by some chick with a sword. Meanwhile, Rick leads the group to a new home. A prison. Then Andrea and her new friend Michonne find racist McGee, who now has a knife hand! Racist McGee then takes them to the protected town of Woodbury, led by the governor. The governor is a fan of making speeches to his people, killing soldiers, gladiator fights, and looking at zombie heads like a creeper. Back at the prison, everyone experiences a walker attack. Well, after briefly having dialogue for the first time in the series, it feels like, Survivor T-Dog dies like a boss. Oh, and Lori dies after giving birth, but let's be honest, you were cheering when this happened. When Rick hears his wife died, he goes nuts and goes on a walker killing spree and starts seeing Lori everywhere. Back in Woodbury, Michonne leaves the town while Andrea stays behind. Then the governor sends racist McGee after Michonne. Not happy about this, Michonne flees. While chasing Michonne, racist McGee finds Glenn and Maggie and ends up capturing them. Michonne then goes to the prison to team up with the group. Then the group goes on a rescue mission where Glenn and Maggie are freed. The governor and Michonne don't really see eye to eye, and Daryl is captured. The governor then forces the two brothers to fight to the death before the gang comes to rescue them. Then the group decided, in the middle of being threatened by Woodbury, they couldn't use two extremely strong fighters, so the brothers went off on their own way. This comes to bite them in the butt when the governor attacks the prison before getting friendly with Andrea. Luckily, in the middle of this attack, the brothers show up to save the day. Then the group looks for more weapons to defend themselves, only to find Morgan, who has lost his son and his sanity, but gained a whole mess of guns! Morgan got the guns to fulfill his new psychological need to kill zombies, in case he needed that made clear. Later, peace talks with the governor go nowhere. The governor amasses a force to wipe the prison off the map. Angel goes to warn the prison, but ends up getting captured by the governor right before she gets there. Ooh, so close! While the governor turns towards Andrea, McGee tries to trade Michonne for peace. But then he gets a conscious and makes a one-man last stand against the governor. Later, the governor attacks the prison with the worst invasion force ever. Governor gets angry at their wimpiness and gives them a bit bit of a spanking. Back at Woodbury, Ansley was left in a room with a walker and got bit, so she had to kill herself. Then Rick in the game decides to start taking care of the Woodbury survivors. Hooray! But what about the governor? What about Carl, who killed an innocent dude? Whose baby is that anyways? I'm Mr.Hatguy and I have no idea. We'll just have to watch season 4 to find out. But the problem is, the wait between seasons 3 and 4 of Walking Dead is 7.5 months! AMC, you son of a—
Run! Run! I'm coming for you!